Hey guys, I'm Emily from the Blue Mouse, and today I'm going to show you how to knit an applied border. So you can see here on my Shell Cottage shawl that I have this knitted on border here. It's worked in the opposite direction that your project has worked. So my garter ridges, they're horizontal here on my shawl, but they're vertical on my border. Your applied border can be added on to anything that has live stitches. So you can see that I have all these live stitches still on my needle. I've worked a mini shawl here as an example. Now I'm going to show you how to do this with some contrasting yarn. So you want to start on a right side row, and you're just going to cast on as many stitches as you want or as the pattern tells you onto your needle that has all the live stitches. So where my row starts with my yarn connecting to it, that is the needle that I cast some stitches onto. So I'm just going to use the long tail cast on method, but any method that you like will work. Alright, so I've just cast on 10 stitches, and you are actually done working with your previous yarn, and now you're only going to be working with the yarn for your border. So you're going to knit across all those stitches that you just cast on until you have one of them left. And if you're not working in garter, then just go ahead and work in pattern until you have one stitch left. Alright, I've worked until I have one border stitch left, and I'm just going to knit this stitch together with the first stitch of my live stitches. So just go into those two, knit them together, and turn. And then you're going to leave the yarn in the front of your work and slip the first stitch on your left hand needle as if to purl. So go into it as if to purl, but just slip it, and then you're going to work in pattern across the rest of your row. So I'm just going to work in garter stitch, so I bring my yarn to the back and continue knitting to the end. So you just keep doing that until all your live stitches have been worked, and then you bind off your border stitches and you're good to go. So I'll show that to you one more time. So you're going to work in pattern until you have one stitch of your border left, and then you're just going to knit this last border stitch with the first stitch of your project together. So go into both as if to knit, yarn over and knit them together, and then turn. And keeping the yarn in the front of your work, you're going to slip the first stitch as if to purl, and then work in pattern to the end of the row, or the end of your border. So I'm working in garter, bring my yarn to the back, and continue knitting across. So in the end, you should get something that looks like this. This is my cast on edge, and I just worked all of my edge stitches until I worked all of them, and then I bound off all of my border stitches. Again, you can work this border in any pattern. This example is just showing it to you in garter stitch. And this is my newly released Shell Cottage pattern. If you're interested, I'll have a link in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe for more videos.